Despite the fact that women's sports are pushed so heavily by the woke mainstream sports media, the fact is that not a whole lot of people are tuning in. It's not because they don't have an opportunity. It's not because these games aren't broadcast. It's simply that people aren't as interested as they are in men's sports. This is across all age groups and all demographics. Both men and women just prefer to watch male sports. That's the truth. That's the bottom line. There's nothing inherently wrong with that. But now one woke sports bar owner is going to the next level, and they are betting everything on women's sports specifically. Welcome to the Sports Bra. First of a kind bar features only women's sports. Bold strategy, Cotton. We'll see if it pays off. The new lesbian-owned bar, shocker, in Portland, Oregon, shocker, has quickly become a popular spot for women and LGBTQ people. But not for sports fans, I noticed. You didn't include that. It's become a popular spot for women and gay people because it's a gay bar. That's probably what's going on. It's a lesbian gay bar. How shocking that women and gay people are going there. At first glance, Sports Bra may seem like a typical neighborhood sports bar, but guests will soon notice its posters and television feature women's sports exclusively. And they realize it's anything but your average watering hole. That's exactly what the pub's owner, Jenny Wynn, intended. Ultimately, my mission is to expose as many people as possible to women's sports, give people access. Women's sports are broadcast. It's pushed heavily by ESPN and anybody that's actually holding the rights to broadcast them. Are you kidding me? We have female athletes going to the White House in order to boost the narrative surrounding it. Gender pay, make sure you pay attention. But it never works. It never works over and over again. The WNBA ratings are absolutely a disaster this season, even though NBA ratings climbed in the regular season and playoff NBA ratings are even higher. But somehow the WNBA is still having a problem. The bar, which opened in Portland, Oregon last month, has already become a popular haunt for women and the gay community, especially since the city lost all of its lesbian bars, a trend that has grown across the United States over the last several decades. Only about 20 lesbian bars left in the country, compared to about 200 that existed in the 1980s. Well, I wonder why that is. It's strange, isn't it? Must be some sort of crazy conspiracy mystery out there. But Wynn, who's gay, yeah, no shit, stresses the bar's welcoming of everyone, unless you want to watch men's sports. The idea that you are exclusively catering, you're only going to show women's sports, you're really limiting your audience. Not only are women's seasons not as long, like the WNBA season is pathetically short compared to the NBA season, but you're telling me you're a sports bar, but you're not going to show the Super Bowl. You're not going to show the NBA championship. You're not going to show the World Series. You're not going to show the biggest boxing tournaments. You're not going to show the biggest UFC fights because there might be a couple women fights on the card, but it's going to be predominantly men competing. What kind of business proposition is that? What kind of sense does that make? And the fact is, woke nonsense like this doesn't make sense. It's literally only to get headlines, and they're going to get their headlines. Unfortunately, they're going to shut down. They're going to fail. Anyone who has a job here is going to lose it. This is not going to be sustainable. This is about the only place in the world where you could do this. Just a shithole like Portland, Oregon, where people will come out just because you say you're gay. They'll come out and support you a little bit. That's not going to last. And it's going to be funny when this inevitably fails. Whether it's 6 months, a year, 2 years, 3 years, we will point and laugh. Not because you decided to show some women's games. Women's sports are showed at a bunch of sports bars across the country. But the idea that you're only exclusively going to show that and turn off the rest of the sports audience, the wide sports audience that is out there, is foolish and stupid, and it's a virtue signal. Can't wait till this woke BS backfires. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.